Welcome to an exciting yet a very beautiful episode of the Muslim Bawa Show. There is a saying from our elders which goes as, whatever you sow shall you reap. On this note, I am your host, Muslim Bawa Koli, and as usual, I'm with one of our brothers or individuals within our society who are doing a very marvelous work from, I think, Tottenham City Youth Club. Yeah, Tottenham City Youth Club. So he is in the name of Gideon SOSU Jr. Without wasting much time, let's just move to him so that we hear more from him. My bro, welcome.
Thank you very much, Bao, for hosting me.
Yeah, okay. Actually, we just mentioned your name. It's just a name, so we had wanted to know a little of you. I think in the 2 minutes who you really are, who is SOSU, Gideon SOSU Jr. Before then, we just hit into whatever you do.
Okay, thank you once again for the opportunity. You mentioned my name alright, but if I want to start talking much about me myself, I don't think we are going to end now. So I'll just make it short and quick for time's sake.
Exactly.
Yeah, my name is Gideon SOSU Jr. as you mentioned, and then my name inspired to be a leader of men. So I always desired to be a leader, and I was born to be a leader and to serve humanity. So that is my purpose on earth.
No problem. We could see that. That's your purpose on earth. And let's just chip in quite quickly with regard to Tottenham City Youth Club. I think the name seems very nice, just like one of our teams within the English Premier League, that is Tottenham Hotspur. Okay. So what are you into? What are you into? When did you start? How did you come across this idea and methodology of starting this Tottenham City Youth Club? How did it start?
Okay, so let me take you back to history. 20 years ago, as a young teenage boys growing up, we loved too much football, and we loved to play football every day on Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. But we decided to have a team and get a uniform so that we can have a jersey to wear. So now, you know, Manchester is popular, so they have many fans. We have Arsenal, they have many fans. And then we have the other ones like Bayern Munich, and then the other ones like Madrid and then Barcelona. So we want to opt for what? A neutral ground. So by then, 20 years, 25 years ago,
Exactly.
Tottenham City wasn't popular.
Exactly.
So we have to go for Tottenham City. So that, you know, say me, I'm a Manchester fan, I don't want to wear Chelsea jersey to play.
So you started it like sports?
Sport. Kind of, we love sports, so that's what we do.
Okay.
So 5 years later, we decided, no, we can't just be playing football and then we don't even have any trophy to show. So let's sit down as a group, I come together and then try to pay some dues. But we can't be paying only dues, but we have to bring out a project so that we can also help the community, so that in future, if you are no more, we become adults. The kids who are growing up can say, oh, these people started this and that. Yeah, so our project I mentioned to you earlier on during the backstage discussion was focused on girl child education. Sponsor needy but brilliant students, which is a major challenge in the community. Community development. So that sector, I'll talk much about it. Okay. And then also we organize quiz competition for junior high school students, and then also recreational activities for everyone. Yes.
So with regard to let me pick the sponsoring the needy but brilliant students. How do you go about it? I don't know. For how long have you started this, and how do you go about this kind of project?
Okay, we launched the project during our first year anniversary. That was in.
But before then,
Yeah.
in other words, meaning the Tottenham City Youth Club has been there for the past years, almost like 25 years.
Yeah, but when we started doing serious business as in the community to help the community that
involving to humanitarian service.
yes,
How
so
long?
yeah, that was 5 years now.
5 years.
So this year was our 6th year. That was 16th July.
Okay.
And coincidentally, it fit with my mom's birthday.
Oh.
So yeah, I didn't know how that happened, but God knows best.
That is how things do happen.
Yeah.
So tell us with regards to the needy but.
So needy
Yes.
but brilliant student. I'm somebody who detects problems and like to solve problems. So I'm a quiet type as well, but sometimes too, I can talk as much as I want to do when I really want to talk.
Wow.
So there's one place I used to sit close to our house. So in Nima in Mamobi you have bases. So that's kind of a base that guys come and then sit and chat. We shared ideas and stuff like that. So when people go about, I try to interact some young guys and stuff like that. So I noticed there was a major challenge in the community. One is kids are very brilliant, but they don't have support. Just about 10 minutes walk from my home, this boy who is very brilliant, I call him a dollar because I tell him he's going to be a rich guy in future. Wow. Yeah. So their parents left them, and then their dad, so the single mom now taking care of them. Even the business the mom is doing is just about 20 cedis business. Wow. They sell bread. So you can imagine how much they are going to get at the end of this business. Exactly. So I took this opportunity to start helping the needy students in the community. So we started by making a survey, going to the private schools in the community to engage the headmasters and let them know about our mission for these needy students, because I know much of them are in the schools they need help, so we want to help them. So the criteria was to select students who do very well from first term, second term, third term, but not really very well, but maybe within from first to 10th, you are very good, we are going to sponsor you.
And then it should be needy.
Yeah, you have to be needy. So if you come first and then you are not needy, that means you are out. Yes, that is it. So that's the criteria that we use.
Okay, and I take into consideration with your religious denomination, you being a Christian.
Yeah.
Do you take into consideration taking people from other religious sects or denomination within your programs?
Okay, my Bible teaches me to love my neighbor as myself. So whoever is my neighbor, currently you are my neighbor, so I have to show you that love. It doesn't matter whether you are a Buddhist or you are a Christianist or a Muslim, you are my neighbor, I have to show you that love. So we have to be the doers of the word, not hearers only. So I have to abide in what I hear from what my maker, which is God. So I don't discriminate whether you are whatever religion you come from.
Wow, wow, this is so nice. So I would want to know for the times you started with your program.
Yeah.
How many kids have you taken into consideration? How many kids have you worked on?
Currently, we have 50 kids on our list that we are paying their fees for. 50. Wow. It's a big challenge. So we started by taking 3 each from the schools. Yeah. But some of the schools, when you compare the fees, it's very low. So we have to take 5 students for that school. Some schools like Darul Hijra, it's a private school, but it's a Muslim school as well. Yeah, okay. That's where Jaja's house is. Okay. Yes, okay. Our MP. Okay. So some schools, their school fees is very low. So we sit in between, so that you can take as much as you can take from there. If your school fees is high, then you are sticking to the limit of what 3 students from a school. Yes, okay. That's how we go about it.
And then with regard to your funding, how do you go
Okay,
about
so
it?
basically, I support this project from my own coffers as a businessman and entrepreneur, CEO of GIDEON, which is installation. So the little that I get, I need to support the community. I don't need to be a millionaire, have a fat bank account before I start supporting. So one of the ladies that we support, who is on the list now, she attends future leaders. One afternoon I didn't go to work and I saw her, and by then she's supposed to be at school. So I asked her, what is the problem? She said she has been sacked school fees. So I had some money in there which wasn't meant to pay the fees, but I have to quickly grab that money and then give it to her to pay. And then I have to call the head teacher because we have already made our survey, and then I have contact with all the head teachers that this is it, so she should just take consideration, take this money, later on I'll come and add up the rest. So sometimes the opportunity comes. You don't need to wait to have a lot of money before you say you are going to do. You have to move. God knows our hearts. So when you see the opportunity, just bounce on it. Before maybe I come to you for a support, then you can also support me. So we started by doing that, and then colleagues around, and then also through my networking, friends online that I don't even know them, I met them, I told them about the story and the project that we are doing. They fell in love with it. They also send us some Momo and stuff like that. Friends from abroad, they send us Momo. So that is how we have been. But we are trying to seek funds from the corporate bodies, but the funds is not coming. But I'm still pushing. I know God is going to open a way for us.
Okay, yeah. God is really going to open a way for us. Yeah. And then if you are listening to us, I think we all need funds in order to help these needy but brilliant students out there. My brother will drop his information, I think, towards the end of the project. But before we go to this very quick commercial break, I would like to introduce our next project. That is our next segment. That is, we'll be discussing the girl-child education. So with this, stay tuned and then don't turn everything off. Wait for us. We'll be back.
Shakir, Naz, Baka, and Bashir Ad. Keep watching the Muslim Bawa Show on KR Live Media.
Sunana Hajj Bawakoli, founder and KR Foundation. Zan kira 'yan wayena ku dinga duban show Muslim Bawa akan KR Live Media kowane Asabar 8 o'clock p.m.
Welcome back, viewers. As we told you earlier on, we'll be having another educative second part of our show today, which will be focused on girl-child education. So, my brother, let's just hit it up straightforward. When you talk about girl-child education, we all know girl-child education. We all have our concept of girl-child education. What do you think, and what's your concept of girl-child education?
Okay, our concept is basically to make sure the girl child in the community is developed to a certain stage that they are able to also hold a leadership position in the community. But what I've studied is that most of the girls, when they complete junior high school times, they are done. Before you get somebody in the tertiary school, then their parents know much about education. So I see this to be a big challenge. Girls only know how to eat indomie and sleep. Some of them don't know how to cook. You see, it's very unfortunate I'm saying this, but they are facts. I've studied it, that is why. But you should forgive me when I'm saying this. I just want to help out.
I know,
yes.
Forgive you if not.
Yeah. So I saw this to be a big challenge. Yeah. So I said, no, we have to focus on what? The girl child. So if you're not good at literacy, we can help you develop your skills. So in collaboration with Mastercard Foundation, we want to help the girl child.
You are starting with this project.
Yeah, so when we came, we started our this thing, Tottenham City, that was 5 years ago. We had opportunity from EDA, which is a program sponsored by Mastercard Foundation. So to train the youths who are from age 18 to 24. So you have to but their focus was much on the ladies. So in the construction sector, if you want to learn whatever consists of construction, machine operation, tiling, painting, electricals, machinery, whatever you can take, that will make a building stand. Just come for free, learn it. They'll give you a certificate after that to get your how do you call it, your job opportunity. But you know that many of the girls didn't take this opportunity.
Wow.
Yes.
They tend to think
yes.
work for the guys.
They want fast money.
Wow.
So now 5 years down the line, the same ladies are coming back to me, look a job for me. Then I ask, what is your qualification? No qualification. I ask somebody to go and write their CV. They say, what is a CV?
Wow.
So you can imagine this person has finished SS and doesn't know what is a CV. Then I don't know what she went to learn at the SS. So we want to focus and develop these girls so that in the next 10 to 5 years, they can become somebody for our community and then the nation at large.
Okay, so taking into consideration your society now,
yes,
with what you are saying, I can see the girl child education is very down.
Very, very.
So what do you tend to do to uplift this spirit?
Okay, so what I want to do is that I'm also working on that to source fund. I'm going to create my own community center, which I'm going to recruit these ladies and then train them. If it's education, we are going to make sure we sponsor. We are going to guide you. Get a counselor who is make sure he's going to guide you towards the level that you want. Some of them, they are just going to school for just going sick. Some of them, when you ask them why they are opting for this job, they are opting just for
money.
Just for the money, but that shouldn't be the idea. You are supposed to save. When you save, then the money automatically comes. Okay. As a businessman, when you want to put money into, when you want to think about money, you are going to fall. Exactly. Even though you are working for money, but the idea is what? To save, give something out. Just like Facebook, you wanted to create something for what? Their friends to communicate. That was the idea, not to make money. But now it's making money. Exactly. So the idea should be your focus, not about the money. Okay. So we want to change that status quo, okay, and then we make their mind think better, think out of the box, okay, that they can do something better. We need leaders, MP in the community who are ladies. We need this thing, how do you call it? Now MZ is the what? MCE now. He supported that in our community development project, Jaja as well. Okay, that's
within your
our constituency. Yeah. So these honorable men have done very well, and I appreciate their support. Yeah.
Honorable men, my brother said you've done a very good job out there. So our sisters, you are saying it's not about, as you said, eating the indomie and then relaxing. You need to be the doctors, you need to be the MPs, and then other works. You should be ahead of it. So on this note, I think we bring the second segment of our show to an end. So just relax again towards the end of the show. This is the fun time. This is the game time. It's the time you get to see if our honorable guests do know a lot with regard to our country and the whole world at large. On that note, stay tuned and then don't change the channel.
The Muslim Bawa Show is brought to you by Wellbeing Body Talk, Highliest Glamorous, Susanat Bleach, Shanti Creation, Holy Special, Haskina Believer Enterprise, and Z Bakery.
Hello, welcome back. This is the fun time. That's the questionnaire. We have some questions for you in here, Mr. Gideon SOSU Jr. Okay. So I think they are very simple questions from what my producer gave me. It wasn't supposed to be this question, but let's just.
Why is it a question for prize money?
Yes, I think my producer will work on that. If you come on my show, after the show, if you saw a question, say my producer will work on that. I don't know. Maybe he might give you a car. Wow. He might give you a motorcycle. Wow. Maybe you just walk home. It depends. Okay. So let's just work on this. My first question taking into consideration you get yourself involved into this community development, that means you might know more of landmarks and stuff. Okay, so my first question is, what is the longest river in the world?
The Nile River.
Okay.
Nile River.
Okay, River Nile. River Nile, I think it has it right. River Nile. The second question is, I think this is a bit of political governance.
Okay.
Yes. Who overthrew the government of Kofi Buzia and established a military rule in Ghana in 1972?
Kotoka.
No?
Okay, Achapo.
Ignatius Utu Echampon. You have it right. And then the third question, I think you're just getting my question so easily, unlike those who just came over.
It's not easy for somebody.
Really?
You might think it's easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's hit on the second, the third question. That is, what is Ghana's oldest landmark? The oldest landmark.
Oldest landmark.
Should I give you a clue?
Yes, please.
Okay, I think it's somewhere around the north.
Something good at that.
Flo, opre.
No?
I have no idea.
He has no idea. Is Larabanga Mosque. Larabanga Mosque.
It's on the stamp.
Yes, the oldest landmark. Yes. Ghana is divided into how many regions?
For now, we have 16 regions.
16. Yes, I think our president added extra 6 to it.
Yeah.
Then times 9, 10. It is 6. It is 6 also. Okay, to your final, I think, is it final? Yeah. Final question. What is the highest mountain in Britain?
I don't know. I don't even know that Britain has mountains.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. My producer said it's Ben Nevis. That is the highest mountain within Britain. So on this note, I think my producer will work on how many he got, and then his reward will be with my producer. We come to an end to the latter part of our show. Without wasting much time, do you mind giving us your social media handles?
Okay, so yeah, we have you are on.
This is your camera, I think.
You're on Facebook, Tottenham City Youth Club. You're on Instagram, Tottenham City Youth Club, and then Twitter account is hacked, but we're working to retrieve it, and then we're also working on our website at the back end. So very soon you get us online. Yes. For now, you can also check our Google YouTube channels for some of our past events that we did.
Okay. Okay.
Also contact us via email tottenhamcityclub@gmail.com, and then my phone number is 0240 823 879 0240 823 879. Thank you.
And then please tell them you need the aid or you need the funding in order to help your project. Tell them possibly someone might call you so that the person send you his aid.
Okay, hello viewers once again. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I want to let you know that we have a big challenge in our community where I'm coming from. But I can't do it alone. So come on board and support. Let's grow a nation. It's not for only Ghana, but it's for the world. Just support us. We have a good project to support the community. Come on board. God bless you.
Okay, come on board. God bless you all. My name is Muslim Bawa Show. A very good thanks and then appreciation to my crew, my team, who tried their best to make this show a very successful one. From my director, chemist, and then my producer, Sawata GH, and then my cameraman, who is in the name of NS. I think let's use the NS. We love the NS more than the rest. So we say a very big thank you to you guys. We really appreciate it. And then don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, KRLive.com. Sorry, KRLive, yes. And then on Facebook is KRLive Media, on Instagram KRLive Media, on Twitter KRLive Media, and then our website is www.krlives.com. The lives is LIVEZ.com. Thank you for watching us. We really appreciate your time. Peace.